Hey guys, it's Googly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the AICP ROM on Oreo version 13.1 for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, AICP ROM, for the life of me I cannot remember why I was putting this ROM review off. Not really sure, but I have a lot of versions of this downloaded, but I never flashed this. If I had flashed this, I did not make a video of it. Well, better late than never. Let's get started. Now first of all, here is the lock screen. You can see there is the weather option, and I like to see the weather option. This is the launcher. Now this is the trebuchet launcher for Oreo, and it has a lot of options which can work out really well. That's pretty cool. Let's go to the settings menu. In the settings menu, in the about phone page, you can see it is an AICP Experience Oreo Edition 13.1. That is the latest version available right now. Android version is 8.1. Of course, it is Oreo. Security patches is March 5th of 2018, so that is the latest version as of right now. The kernel version is 3.18.102 GZR version, which is intoxicated kernel, which is a very good kernel, also found in Validus ROMs, which I do really like also. Now, right now I'm using a nightly version, which is built on April 2nd, which is yesterday. I've used it for a day, and I really do like that. Resident status is enforcing, so that's pretty cool too. That is it in the about phone page. Also in the system menu, you can see gesture options are available, so touchscreen gestures are available, and with this you can pretty much make out this is based on Lineage ROMs and not a USB. So all the caveats which comes with Lineage ROMs and AUSP, all of that is still here. So Lineage is the main thing here. Now personally on Oreo space, Lineage and AUSP doesn't really have a lot of differences, but there are key differences like system profiles are available, which is pretty cool. System UI tuner is available, which I will get to in the feature section. So moving on, the ROM is pretty basically rock solid. There is no problem with this ROM. I haven't really encountered anything. Sim works. Everything works. There's no special problems which I have encountered with this one. Let's get to the features now. First of all the features are inside AICP Extras, which is also another application in the app drawer, so you can also get through with that, so that's something there. Let's get to the stuff now. First of all, the navigation pane, you have hardware button controls, you have customization for that. Power menu options are available, which is pretty much cool. You have long press to turn on the torch, and also there is a automatic turn off mode, which is actually pretty cool. I really do like that. Disable navigation buttons, prevent accidental touch is also available, which is really nice. Allow backlight button and also link backlight to the screen brightness. Backlight timer can be customized. Back, home and overview button can be customized from here, which is the DUI style customization, which has a lot of options, and it does have song search if you are someone who wants that. Works out really well. Volume button customization is available, but it's a bit anemic because it doesn't really have keyboard cursor control or swap buttons. It does have swap button, but there are a lot of settings missing from other Lineage based ROM which I've seen, so that's one thing. In the additional buttons, you do have options for the alert slider, and as you can see, I am using an alert slider profile right now. These are the stuff. It does have vibrate only, it does have total silence. It's the more feature friendly version of the alert slider, so that does work out really well. In the navigation bar options, you do have smart bar and Flink settings, so that is working. Pulse is available, dynamic snap bar colors are available. This is the DUI style stuff, so works out really well. Recent menu, you do have clear all button. You can customize the location also, and memory bar icon pack is also available. Slim recent can also be enabled if you are someone who uses that. Well, kudos to you. UI options, you do have status bar options. You can customize quick pull down, smart pull down, double tap to sleep on the status bar. System icons can be customized, so it does even have all the options which you need. Works out really well. Status bar logo can be enabled or disabled for AICP. Battery options are available where you can customize from all of this. Not the most feature rich, but I like circle with internal percentage, so that is available, so I'm happy with that. And that works out really well. Clock options are also available where you have options for the alignment of it, right, center and left. Also AM/PM indicator can be customized. Date options are available, also date format and date position can be customized, so that does work out really well. VLD icon can be enabled or disabled. This comes disabled with the factory settings, so that is something which you might have to keep in mind. Network activity enabler is available, and there is a threshold level. You can customize that. Carrier label and battery bar can be enabled, which also has an options which works out really well. In the notification section, you do have screen on notification. You can enable that. Skill app button is available. I really like that. Less annoying in call notification, which is also available, which will vibrate instead of making a noise, so that does work out. Ticker options are available with ticker animation, works out really well. Again, quick setting tiles, you have customization for all this, music track title, and quick setting small stroller, which is also available. Quick setting warning can be enabled. So is the layout of this. It doesn't really have the small quick setting layout, but as I've already said, you can use the ADB commands to do that, and that does work out really well. Show brightness slider in the quick setting bar. One thing which I'm not really a huge fan of is the top slider. I didn't mind this in Nougat, but with Oreo I was pretty much used to getting that slider on the bottom row. Kind of makes it look a little bit more compact, so that's just how it is. Brightness icon is available, and also something which I missed from Nougat is brightness icon position can be customized, so you can have it on the left or right. There is a toggler for that does work out really well. Custom header image can be enabled. In the lock screen option, you do have double tap to sleep, and this is the double tap on anywhere to sleep it, so that does work out really well. I'm really happy about that. A high status bar, clock widget, all this can be customized. Battery info, media cover art, media visualization, notification account can be customized. Music ticker can be enabled or disabled in the ambient display options. And another thing, bottom view of the ambient display can be customized, so you can have a brief weather info or battery percentage. So that is something which I really do like it. So you can see the battery percentage there, or if you select it to weather, it can also display weather, which I have normally selected. It also has fingerprint unlock, which is really cool. I really miss it in any other ROM, so that does really work out really well. Fingerprint authentication, vibration, and also face auto unlock. It does have face unlock like in Oxygen OS, which swipes up the face unlock screen as a face is detected. Now it also has panel prone, which was again one of the staples of AICP ROM, so you can customize everything. Like, okay, in volume panel, if you enable that, you can customize what all things look, and you can customize a lot about this one, so I don't really mess around with that. So for those who do, it works out really well. Weather options are available. You can enable lock screen options from here. Also, this is the Omni Jaw setting, so you can customize that. Works out really well. Status bar weather can also be enabled if you're someone who wants that. Also, well, condition icons are there, so you can customize that. Other UI tweaks in this, you have all these options. The screenshot sound can be enabled or disabled. 3-finger screenshot. It also has screenshot editor, something which I really liked in the AICP ROM I reviewed last time. It makes a comeback here, which I'm really excited for. Toast icon, wake on plug again, vibrate on plug. Battery saver color can be enabled, scrolling cache can be customized, so that all are available. In the animation option, you can customize everything. It does have a boot animation customizer also, which is pretty dope. I really like that. System behavior can be customized, so you have system sensor block per package. Really, I'm not really sure how much of a battery life improvement that is, but I do keep it enabled. It does have a SLN status enabler or disabler for enforcing and permissive. That is something which I have been waiting for in Oreo, because Nougat ROMs did have that. At least Resurrection Remix had that. I'm really happy about that, because if you're someone like me who uses Viper for Android, you would rather have it in permissive mode. So that's something there. And also you can persist over reboot, which I would keep it down. So system extension, you have system app remover if you want to use that, and that much is pretty much it. It does come with logger, so there is lockhead options and you can enable that. Works out really well. I personally do not use that. I normally use Lockcat or Zlog or Lockcat Extreme, which does work out really well for me. It does have an updater. This is the official version, so you do have an update right now, which is 1 day, that is today's update. Because I'm using a nightly version, it is going to work out that way. So in the about phone page, you can see the change log and all that does work out really well. In AE customization, you can enable dark theme or any of those colors. Also, launcher icon can be enabled or disabled if you don't want that. In the other settings, in the display options, you do have a live display, which does work out really well. It also has outdoor mode, which is the blinding colors which you get with Samsung displays, so that does work out really well if you're someone who uses that. There is a style option which also has auto magic, so if you are someone who's familiar with Resurrection Remix ROM on Oreo, you will find that amusing. Apart from that, it does have ambient display options. You can customize that. Notification, pickup sensor, hand wave, all that works out really well. So unlike in the previous ROM, this does work out. And also density options are available, which you can customize, which I have turned to default. Note that I have not turned it to large because I feel it is pretty okay. Apart from that, everything else is basically same. In this option you can enable scramble layout and also show directly pin entry. If you are someone who wants that, it does work out really well. In the system options, as I've already said, system profiles are available, guest options are available again, and it also comes with system UI tuner where you can customize everything which you have already found in the AICP extra options. Do not disturb mode can be enabled where all it shows up, ambient display always on can be enabled, navigation bar can be customized, and also lock screen options can be customized. So it's pretty cool. It's basically the same setting which you get with the AICP extra, so nothing fancy going on there. So yeah, and that much is it in the extra settings of this ROM. And as you have probably seen, this is a feature rich ROM. It does have a lot of features, probably not as much as maybe RR or Resurrection Remix or The Unleashed, a lot of other ROMs which are out there, but for the most part it's a very feature rich ROM. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10 for features. Now the battery life. The battery life has been pretty adequate for me too, because I think this is just normal extra stuff. Let's go to the graph and show you guys. Well, okay, I had to charge it before this review, so yeah, that's also not representative, but what I do want to mention is that I was getting a pretty good battery life. I was getting at about 5 hours of screen on time with this one. I was getting an idle drain of about 1 to 1.2%, which is pretty good. I was getting a flat curve on the battery setting, so that is something which I was waiting for in an Oreo ROM, which I never used to get, so that's pretty cool. And also active rain, while not impressive, it was about 16 to 17%, but I was getting a pretty good screen on time because I was watching a lot of videos. So as you can imagine, I was getting about 5 hours of screen on time, which is pretty cool. Yeah, battery life, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now the performance of the ROM. The performance of the ROM, at least from the Antutu benchmark score, this is the last performance benchmark I got, 149,042. The average score was about 152,748, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for performance. Now the stability of the ROM. Didn't really face any issues with this. There were no stutters apart from the normal stutters which I encounter in Oreo ROMs. Nothing special, nothing noteworthy in the stability options, but it's actually a daily driver, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for stability. Now the camera. The camera actually comes with, this one comes with the lineage camera, which is pretty cool. It actually takes a decent photographs. Now you can pretty much enable or disable the advanced options, as I've already told you guys in the AICP options. Click brightness screen for a bunch of times and it will open up extra options, but this is not as advanced as the PA style camera which is available in the previous ROM, but still a little bit of more options ain't gonna hurt anyone. So yeah, the camera, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 because it's not a pro level camera. There is no pro mode, there is no HDR version. I mean, not the version which we would like to have. It takes decent photographs. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 for camera. Now the aesthetics of the ROM. It doesn't really have full-on Substrate support or sister support. It does require root, and as you can see, root is something which you need. And also it doesn't really have dark notification, which was kind of a bummer because a lot of ROMs are moving to dark notification and I really do like that. Apart from that, it does have color options, so that is, I guess, the only thing which is going on for it, which is an improvement. Yes, it does have accent colors, a lot of accent color, and also it has auto magic, which is pretty nice to see. It doesn't have black option, which I have seen, which is also available in RR ROMs, which is another bummer, but hey, that's what you get. So for aesthetics, I'm gonna get a 6.5 out of 10. Now the overall experience, as I've already said, AICP ROM, I don't know why I missed this for so long. I have not made a review for it for a long time. I'm not really sure why. And also one more thing which you need to keep in mind is that this is a nightly version and this is going to be updated every day. So there's going to be an update, and by the time you see this, today is April 3rd, and by the time you see this video, there will be a lot of updates on it. That's probably the reason I did not make a review for it. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the overall score is going to be 7 out of 10. And there you have it. That is the AICP ROM, and it's a pretty minimal boot animation, and it works really well. Nothing flashy. Well, it is flashy, but nothing too out there like some other ROMs which I know. So yeah, pretty cool. And there you have it. Just on a side note, this wallpaper comes stock on this ROM, so this is not a wallpaper which I have set. It comes with this ROM, and the wallpaper is pretty cool. It's a space theme wallpaper, works out really well. I really like it. Now the final score is gonna be about 6.8494 70933, which is gonna give it a final score of 6.8 out of 10, and not a bad score per se, but lately we have been having a lot of ROMs with a about 7 scores, which is like on the higher end of things. So it might be easy to miss this in the minutiae of things, but it's a really great ROM, and for those who want to try it out, I don't think it will disappoint anyone. So that's how it is. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROMs, and hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.